Alright, last example here. Okay, this one's got kind of weird because it's got a square root on both sides with a number on the other side. But either way, we're still going to want to square this first. Okay, if you have both roots on the same side, I would get it to where one of them are with the number. So when I square this left side just becomes x plus 1. Alright, this right side, okay, make sure you're careful. We have to FOIL this because just like if I had 1 plus x squared, we'd have to FOIL that, right? Because x is a number. Square root of 2x minus 12 is also a number, so we have to FOIL that. Okay, so when I FOIL this, the same pattern works. So I'm going to have 1 in the front, square that. Okay, multiply those together, we get 1 times square root of 2x minus 12 is square root of 2x minus 12. Double that, so I get 2 square root of 2x minus 12. Okay, and then on the end, we square this last term, which just gives me 2x minus 12. Okay, so that was our FOIL part. Now I want to get everything away from that root. Okay, so I get it away. If I subtract 1, that goes away. Add 12, I get 12. Subtract 2x from each side, I get negative x. So I have negative x plus 12 is 2 square root of 2x minus 12. Okay, now I could divide by 2 right now if I wanted to, but instead I'm just going to square both sides so that way I don't have a fraction somewhere. I'm going to go 2 squared, okay? So right side becomes 4 times 2x minus 12, okay? Left side, I have to FOIL that, so I get x squared, negative x times negative x. Negative 12 doubled is negative 24x. And then 12 squared is 144, okay? Now, distribute this, I get 8x minus 48, okay? Set it equal to 0, so if I subtract 8x, I get x squared minus 32x, okay? Add 48, I get plus 196 equals 0, okay? And to solve that, you have to do a little bit of work, okay? So you have to figure out what factors of 196 give me a negative 32, and those factors are 24 and 8. Okay, then I get x minus 24, x minus 8 equals 0. Okay, since those equal 0, that means x is either 24 or 8. Those are our two options. Okay, now if I look, this is a square root. Since those are square roots, we have to check because they're even, so we have parts that are missing, so I have to plug them back in. So I'm going to check, just real quick, if I check 24, right, plug 24 in, square root of 24 plus 1 goes 1 plus the square root of 2 times 24 minus 12. Okay, square root of 24 plus 1 is 25, so that's 5. Okay, 2 times 24 is 48. 48 minus 12 gives me 16. So I get 1 plus the square root of 16, that'd be 1 plus 4, so that's 5, so that one checks. Okay, and if I check in 8, so square root of 8 plus 1 is 9, and square root of 2 times 8 minus 12, okay, square root of 9 is 3, 2 times 8 is 16, minus 12, so you get 4. Square root of 4 is but I forgot the plus 1 in there. There's something screwed up. So plus 1, so 3 equals 3. So both of those end up working. So that would be our solution. So both 24 and 8 work in this case. Okay. So there's one last example. Okay. On this one, I want you to see if you can get this one and then pause the video and see if you can get it right. My suggestion to you for the first thing to do is to subtract the 6 first. Set it up as 2x minus 6 equals square root of 20x plus 36. So if you do that, that way when you FOIL, you can FOIL a regular binomial instead of one with a square root. So pause it now and see if you get to the right answer. All right, hopefully you got this figured out. Hopefully you got something that makes sense, and the correct answer is C, okay? C, 11. And I'm guessing that negative 11 was also an answer. but I'm guessing that's an extraneous solution when you plug it back in. So if you have any questions on that one, we can look at that one when I see you next time. All right, so now you can work on your homework for today.